In the heart of Los Angeles, nestled in the affluent neighborhood of Los Feliz, lies a mansion shrouded in mystery and tragedy. This is no ordinary home. It stands as a silent witness to a night of horror that froze time itself. On a cold December night in 1959, the tranquility of this stately residence was shattered by an unspeakable act of violence. A respected doctor, driven to madness, committed a heinous murder-suicide that left the world in shock and the mansion abandoned. But the story doesn't end there. Decades have passed, yet the mansion remains vacant, its walls echoing with whispers of the past. Neighbors speak of ghostly apparitions, eerie sounds, and a chilling presence that lingers. Join us as we delve into the dark history of the Los Feliz Murder Mansion. Uncover the secrets of that fateful night, explore the eerie tales of hauntings, and journey through a place where time stands still and the past refuses to be forgotten. Welcome to the Los Feliz Murder Mansion, a place where tragedy and the supernatural intertwine. Before the horrific events of that cold December night, Dr. Harold Perelson was seen as the epitome of success and stability. A respected cardiologist, Perelson had built a flourishing career in Los Angeles. He was known for his skill and dedication, often praised by his peers and patients alike. Perelson lived in the grand Los Feliz mansion with his wife, Lillian, and their 3 children. To neighbors and colleagues, they seemed like the perfect family, embodying the post-war American dream. The Perelsons enjoyed a comfortable life, filled with social gatherings, academic achievements, and a promising future. But behind the facade of this picture-perfect life, there were cracks beginning to show. Financial strains, professional pressures, and personal demons began to weigh heavily on Dr. Perelson. Despite his outward appearance, there were signs of a man on the edge, struggling to keep his world from falling apart. As we delve deeper into the life of Dr. Harold Perelson, we begin to understand the complexities of his character. A man who, on the surface, had it all, but was unraveling beneath the weight of his own expectations. This is the story of a respected doctor whose life took a shocking and tragic turn, leading to one of the most infamous nights in Los Angeles history. Join us as we uncover the layers of Dr. Perelson's life, setting the stage for the chilling events that would forever haunt the Los Feliz mansion. As the clock struck the early hours of December 6, 1959, the Perelson family home became the setting for an unimaginable horror. Dr. Harold Perelson, a man once revered in his community, descended into a dark abyss. In the stillness of the night, he took a ball-peen hammer and approached his sleeping wife, Lillian. Without hesitation, he struck her with brutal force, ending her life instantly. The noise awakened their eldest daughter, Judy, who rushed to her parents' room only to find her father standing over her mother's lifeless body. In a fit of terror, she tried to flee, but Dr. Perelson turned his rage toward her. He struck Judy, but miraculously, she managed to escape, bleeding and in shock, seeking refuge with the neighbors. The younger children, still asleep, were oblivious to the carnage unfolding around them. But the nightmare wasn't over. Dr. Perelson, realizing the gravity of his actions, retreated to the bathroom. There, he ingested a lethal dose of Nembutal and tranquilizers, ending his own life. The house, once filled with the warmth of family life, was now a crime scene. The surviving children were taken to safety, their lives forever altered by the night's events. The Los Feliz mansion, left untouched since that dreadful night, stands as a silent witness to the horrors that transpired within its walls. The eerie silence of the mansion, filled with the remnants of a life abruptly halted, continues to captivate and terrify those who dare to peek into its haunted past. The tragedy of December 6, 1959, remains etched into the very fabric of the house, a chilling reminder of the darkness that can lurk behind even the most perfect facades. After the horrific events of December 6, 1959, the Los Feliz mansion was abandoned, left in a state of eerie preservation. the surviving children were whisked away to safety, leaving behind their home and all their belongings. For decades, the mansion stood untouched, as if time had frozen the very night Dr. Harold Perelson committed his unspeakable acts. Walking through the mansion today is like stepping into a chilling time capsule. The furniture remains arranged as it was, a silent testament to the family's disrupted life. In the living room, a Christmas tree still stands, adorned with ornaments, and beneath it, presents wrapped in festive paper lie unopened, forever waiting for a celebration that would never come. Clothing hangs neatly in the closets, untouched by time. In the kitchen, dishes are still set on the table, as if anticipating the family's next meal. Books rest on shelves, their pages yellowing with age, and personal items like hairbrushes and toys are scattered throughout the house, remnants of a life abruptly halted. The mansion's eerie stillness is palpable. Each room echoes with the haunting memories of that dreadful night. The air feels thick with the weight of untold stories and lingering sorrow. It's as if the house itself mourns, preserving every detail in a macabre tribute to the Perelson family's tragic end. Over the years, curious passers-by and paranormal enthusiasts have dared to peer into the mansion's windows, drawn by its unsettling aura. They report feeling an overwhelming sense of unease, as if the house is watching them, guarding its dark secrets. The Los Feliz Mansion, abandoned but not forgotten, stands as a chilling reminder of the fragility of life and the darkness that can lurk behind closed doors. This house, frozen in time, continues to captivate and terrify, a monument to a night that forever changed the lives of those who lived within its walls. The Los Feliz Mansion remains an enigmatic relic, a haunting snapshot of a family's final moments, left untouched for decades, a ghostly artifact of a past shrouded in tragedy. As the years passed, the abandoned Los Feliz Mansion became a magnet for those fascinated by the supernatural. Stories of hauntings and strange occurrences began to circulate, adding another layer of mystery to the already chilling tale of the Perelson family. Neighbors have whispered about hearing unexplained noises emanating from the mansion late at night, footsteps echoing through empty halls, doors creaking open on their own, and faint whispers that seem to come from nowhere. Some claim to have seen shadowy figures moving past the windows, only to find the house empty upon investigation. Urban explorers who dared to venture inside have reported an overwhelming sense of unease, as if they were being watched by unseen eyes. Many have described feeling sudden drops in temperature or experiencing a heavy, oppressive atmosphere that made it difficult to breathe. Some have even captured eerie photographs and recordings, featuring ghostly apparitions and disembodied voices. Paranormal enthusiasts are convinced that the spirits of the Perelson family, or perhaps others who met untimely ends, still linger within the mansion's walls. There are tales of a woman in a nightgown, believed to be Lillian Perelson, wandering the halls with a sorrowful expression. Others speak of a young girl, possibly one of the Perelson children, seen playing with toys in the upstairs bedrooms. The most unsettling accounts come from those who have felt a sudden, inexplicable urge to leave the property, as if an unseen force was pushing them away. These experiences have only fueled the mansion's reputation as one of Los Angeles's most haunted locations. Whether these stories are a result of overactive imaginations or genuine encounters with the paranormal, the Los Feliz Mansion continues to captivate and terrify. It stands as a chilling reminder that some places are forever marked by the tragedies that occurred within their walls, and that the past may never truly be at rest. As we delve deeper into the mansion's haunted history, we uncover more than just a tragic family story. We find a place where the boundaries between the living and the dead blur, a house that holds on to its secrets and refuses to let go. Despite its prime location in Los Angeles, the Los Feliz Mansion remained unsold and abandoned for decades. But why? The house, with its dark history of murder and suicide, gained a reputation that scared away potential buyers. Real estate agents tried to sell the property multiple times, but every deal fell through. Some buyers backed out after learning about the gruesome events that took place within its walls. Others claimed they felt an inexplicable sense of dread the moment they stepped inside. One prospective buyer described the house as having an oppressive atmosphere, while another reported hearing faint whispers and feeling watched. It's as if the mansion itself was warning them to stay away. The house's notoriety as the Murder Mansion only grew with time, fueled by tales of hauntings and strange occurrences. This infamy made it nearly impossible to find someone willing to call it home. Even when the property was finally purchased, it wasn't to live in. Instead, it was kept as a curiosity, a dark piece of Los Angeles history that continues to captivate and terrify. The Los Feliz Mansion stands as a chilling reminder of the events that transpired within its walls and the mysterious forces that seem to keep it forever vacant. The Los Feliz Mansion has become more than just a house. It's a symbol of dark intrigue and unsolved mysteries. Over the years, urban legends have woven a complex tapestry around the mansion, turning it into a hotspot for paranormal tourism and thrill seekers alike. Ghost hunters and paranormal investigators flock to the mansion, armed with cameras, voice recorders, and other devices, hoping to capture evidence of the supernatural. Many claim to have experienced strange occurrences, disembodied voices, sudden drops in temperature, and even apparitions. These stories have only fueled the mansion's reputation as one of the most haunted places in Los Angeles. The house has also been the subject of numerous documentaries and media specials, each attempting to unravel the mysteries that lie within its walls. One notable documentary, Haunted Los Feliz, delved deep into the mansion's dark past, featuring interviews with experts, historians, and even former neighbors who recalled eerie tales of their own. The show captivated audiences and brought the mansion into the public eye, solidifying its status as a place of both historical significance and paranormal intrigue. But it's not just ghost hunters and documentarians who are drawn to the mansion. Urban explorers and thrill seekers are also lured by the promise of a real-life horror story. Many have tried to sneak onto the property, hoping to experience the mansion's eerie atmosphere firsthand. Some have even reported feeling an overwhelming sense of dread as they approached the house, as if an invisible force was warning them to stay away. These legends and stories have transformed the Los Feliz Mansion into more than just a site of a tragic murder-suicide. It has become a dark legacy, a place where history, myth, and the supernatural intertwine. And as long as these tales continue to be told, the mansion will remain a chilling landmark, forever etched into the haunted history of Los Angeles. As we delve into the future of the Los Feliz Murder Mansion, it's essential to understand that this house has been more than just a property. It's been a symbol of unresolved tragedy and a magnet for the curious. For decades, the mansion remained unsold, caught in a limbo of legal disputes and a reputation that scared off potential buyers. But in recent years, whispers of change have started to circulate. In 2016, the mansion was finally sold to a couple who seemed determined to restore it. Their plans, however, have been shrouded in secrecy, adding yet another layer to the mansion's enigmatic aura. Renovations have been sporadic, and the property remains largely inaccessible to the public. Some speculate that the new owners have encountered more than just structural issues. Perhaps the house's dark history is proving harder to erase than they anticipated. Despite these developments, the mansion's state remains a topic of fascination. Urban explorers still attempt to sneak onto the property, while ghost hunters continue to report strange phenomena. The house's reputation as one of Los Angeles's most haunted locations endures, fueled by both its past and its uncertain future. The Los Feliz Murder Mansion stands as a chilling testament to a night of horror that time could not erase. Its walls continue to hold secrets, and its halls remain silent witnesses to a tragedy that refuses to be forgotten. As long as the mansion stands, the stories will persist and the mystery will endure, forever cementing its place in the dark folklore of Los Angeles. As we draw our exploration of the Los Feliz Murder Mansion to a close, we are left to ponder the haunting legacy that this dark chapter has imprinted on the house and the surrounding community. The tragic events of that fateful night in 1959 have left an indelible mark, not just on the mansion's walls, but on everyone who hears its story. The mansion stands as a silent witness to a violent act that time has refused to erase. Its untouched rooms and abandoned belongings serve as a chilling reminder of a family torn apart by tragedy. The whispers of hauntings and strange occurrences only add to its mystique, making it a focal point for those drawn to the macabre and the mysterious. Yet, we must ask ourselves, is it the house itself that is haunted? Or is it the violent history that continues to cast a shadow over the property? Perhaps it is both. The Los Feliz Murder Mansion has become more than just a location. It is a symbol of unresolved sorrow and unending curiosity. As the mansion sits in its eerie silence, it challenges us to reflect on the nature of memory and the ways in which places can hold on to the past. Whether you believe in ghosts or not, one thing is certain. The story of the Los Feliz Murder Mansion will continue to captivate and haunt those who dare to delve into its dark legacy. So, as you turn off this video and go about your day, remember the Los Feliz Mansion and the tragic tale it holds. And ask yourself, can a place ever truly be free from its past, or will the shadows of history forever linger? Thank you for joining us on this chilling journey. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more tales that explore the darker side of history.